boxes will be counted with this electronic system, and then the first two they will count by hand, and if the difference is less than 0.5%, then it's fine. If it's more than 0.5%, then everything will be discarded. And if it turns out that it's in many things, the whole system will be discarded. So it's so you can at least avoid the cheating. Unless you will deliberately think only these two boxes that you know already. But as long as you don't know what is in the box, it's fine. So it might still be an interesting thing, because still with the vote counting there's a lot of problems. And then the last one about the vote counting, I was 2 times here observer now. The first time it was in Tejan, and then I was in a school, and in the school there were, I think, 12 voting things, but thanks to this, it's Chatham House rules, the horrible preferential voting system, the vote counting lasted, I don't know, until 1 o'clock. So actually, after 1 hour you knew what the result was, but thanks to this preferential voting it lasted until 1 o'clock. So my idea is much better. In such a school you don't have to go to the Albanian system where you go into the districts and put them all together, because then it becomes again a lot. But try at least to put together in such a school or whatever, let's say 6 or 8, because if you want to have observers everywhere, there are too many of these things, so you cannot have at least 4 observers, you cannot have too many. If you put at least 6 or 8 of them, then you have to see how fast it can go together, so that you can do the counting one after the other. But because if you have only the votes counted, it is done in less than I think 40 minutes it's ready. So then you can have so many times 40 minutes, and then it's actually good, it's doable. But now, thanks to the system of this preferential voting, it's impossible, because it will last forever. Because as I said, I can guarantee in the voting bureaus where I was, with the counting, there was no cheating, because I was not a really passive observer, I really interfered. And to say you are doing something wrong and this and this and that, and then they didn't do. But that I had no idea what of course was happening in the room next to me, because we were officially not even allowed to go out and in, although people also were doing it all the time. But still, if you want to, first of all you have to adhere to the rules much more, and then with this system you can at least make more use of this international observers, because in the last one, this rerun in Skanderai area, then of course we did not have to move from one to another. I was the whole day in the same system, and apart from the fact that maybe people might have been threatened outside but they could not see, for sure everything went totally above the board, because it was really done in a very, very open manner. But I was there all the time, but normally you cannot afford to be here, because you don't have enough observers. And I think also the party observers should also a little bit more active, because they were extremely passive, I must say. So there is a lot of room for improvement there as well. But okay, once more, just to close, about the close list, get rid of this one with the 7 votes, because that really is asking for trouble. And if you want the open list, do it then only with 1 vote, and make only 1 cross on the whole thing. And otherwise, if you close it, see to that there is party democracy, so that not only the leader decides who are on the list, but that at least the party as a whole decides.